Hi, I'm Andy Robinson. I head up the UCaaS practice here at Gamma. And I'm delighted to be joined here today by one of our managed service partners, Andrew Linley. Andrew, if you want to quickly introduce yourself.
I'm Andrew Linley, Head of Products and Commercial at CloudClevr.
Thanks so much for joining us today. We've got some questions for you if you don't mind.
That's good.
So we'll probably just dive straight into it. I mean, you've been a partner of Gamma for a number of years now, but CloudClevr is a relatively new organisation.
Yeah.
And you've come to be from a number of acquisitions. So if you'd just like to just go over who CloudClevr are today, how did the group actually come together, and just a little bit about what type of customers that you actually have.
Yeah, so CloudClevr were formed in 2022 by Steve Harris and Rob Smith, with who you know well, with backing from the Rigby Group. The Rigby Group own a few sort of companies in our industry and quite well known across the UK. They sort of provided an investment vehicle to go and create what an MSP should look like, which it's easy for me to say that, but what they did is they set out a strategic plan of what vendors should we work with, what partners should we work with. Steve and Rob are no strangers to the industry. They know who to work with, what works. Both very, very diligent hard workers. It does feel like I've been here for a decade rather than 3 years working for those two. And they sort of set out an initial acquisition path of let's create an MSP. Let's not be an organization that just acquires and acquires and acquires and acquires and never integrates. So they acquired NGC Networks, which was a traditional telecoms reseller in the north of England. They sort of followed on and acquired Foresight Communications in the south of England, in London. Well, south to me, so London. And then they also acquired Bamboo Technology, who are quite known in the industry, and then Twisted Fish IT. So that was the IT arm. So what they did is they created a full spectrum MSP. So they brought in the products and services across the board, which was your UCaaS, your CCaaS, your connectivity, broadbands, lease lines, mobile, and then IT. So full stack MSP. And then they went, this feels all a bit too easy. Let's try and shove that all together within 12 months. So it was like new CRM system, new ERP system, new finance system, all new departments, everybody worked together, all looks good on a PowerPoint and a slide, all a lot of work behind closed doors, but actually we've come out the other side of it pretty well, and we did that in the space of 12 months. So we are now a fully fledged MSP, as opposed to, I don't know what fully fledged is, as opposed to a pretender MSP.
I can vouch for that. You are fully fledged, yes.
We got the Gamma stamp of approval from Andy. A fully fledged MSP, so we can kind of provide the full spectrum to any SMB customer. Touching on your point on what's our target, it's our ICP is, we say 50 users plus. So 50 users right up to, we'll take enterprise and public sector customers. So from the Foresight acquisition, there's an enterprise and public sector team and bidding team and experience there, quite capable of doing that on various different frameworks. From the NGC and Bamboo acquisitions, there's a lot of SMB. So we kind of cover the full spectrum with the product set we've got, which I think answers your question for the most part.
It certainly does. And speaking from an MSP perspective, what was the market opportunity that you saw emerging around UCaaS and additional communications, of course, because we've gone beyond UCaaS now into worlds of CX, CXI, whatever acronyms we can start to dream up. And what risks would MSPs face by just not doing anything, by just standing still and not evolving?
So there's a few answers there. So one is, let's take the simple answer, which is the legacy migration. So with the acquisitions came legacy acquired bases, as we like to call them. So it's, I'm not going to name vendors on this, but there's legacy bases in there of on-premise telephone systems. So there's the natural migration that needs to happen. It's not just because we want to make money and sell it to people. It's you're not doing the right thing for a business that's your customer if you're not talking to them about UCaaS and CCaaS and outcomes and benefits to their business. It's not just, please come and spend some money with me. Your telephone system is legacy, it's 3 or 5 years old, let's put another one in that's got a different badge on it and some fancy new plastic on your desk. It's we're bringing in AI, CX, call transcription, you name it, sentiment analytics, it all sort of bundles into the same thing, which answers the second part of the question, which would be AI is the big thing. So AI and automation and providing sort of business value and outcomes, which is why we work with people like yourself and Cisco to make sure that we can do that.
That's great, thank you. Why did Gamma become the strategic UCaaS partner for your SME business?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not rocket science. We've known Gamma for a long time. In the acquired businesses, 3 of the 4 comms businesses that were acquired were Gamma partners.
Yes, that's right, yes.
That's not a coincidence in the industry that people work with Gamma to sort of get the right network in the background, the right support. I personally have worked with Gamma for over a decade. It's one of those where it's going to caveat myself that it's not because it was easy in that sense. We don't just do the easy things. It's the right relationship. You obviously had the Horizon portfolio, which was in a couple of the acquired businesses. You're the strategic SIP partner for all of the acquired businesses. We've got broadband in there, we've got lease lines in there. It's a nice wrapped up relationship where we know how to work together. And when we were reviewing the UCaaS, CCaaS market and you were bringing Webex to the sort of portfolio, as a shop front window, we've got, I won't mention I can mention one of the vendors. I won't mention one, your least favorite vendor. I'll keep that one out. But, so we've got Microsoft and Cisco from your point of view in the shop window, which both Gartner Magic Quadrant UCaaS platforms. Why would we not have those in the portfolio? We took a very deliberate decision in the business to work with strategic vendors, Gamma, and UCaaS Gartner Magic Quadrant partners to say, we are doing right by the customers that we work with by providing the best possible service and solution for them with vendor, Cisco, Microsoft, other one you don't like, and also proper network support in the background from Gamma. So it's, you know how to work with us, we know how to work with you.
Well, we love all of our competitors and vendors, and we work well with them, and indeed we voice enabled quite a few of them.
This is true, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So finally, what has changed since selling Webex for Gamma to SME customers? Just in terms of the sales confidence that brings, the customer satisfaction, and I guess your ability to modernize legacy telephony.
Yeah, I guess I sort of touched on it there. Is we made a very strategic decision which vendors we wanted to deal with, Gamma being the enabler for Cisco. And yeah, it was a deliberate decision to make sure we were giving customers the right products and services. We've spoken about it before previously, where a lot of UCaaS platforms, if you look at the feature list, it's very similar. So it's pick the right ones, pick a good vendor, and it sounds quite crude, but did an IT manager ever get sacked for buying Cisco? Yeah. They didn't, did they? So if you're providing the right stack, especially the license stack that you guys have put together, with certainly what's coming down the track as well, layer on top of it Gamma's AI Concierge, where that fits, it's just a nice wrap, and it's a nice, easy relationship that we've got with you guys. So yeah, it gives the sales team no end of confidence when they're going into customers. And I guess it's not just about the platforms either, it's about what Gamma represents as the core infrastructure underneath it, and the support that is provided. There's the specialists that help you with the demos and all of the network and the compliances, all of that good stuff. Yeah, we got all the good Gamma friendly stuff where we can lean on you to help us win the deals and give customers what they need. Well, that's great. Thank you very much for joining us today. I thought that's been very insightful. Really happy that you've chosen Gamma as one of your partners, and long may the relationship continue. Absolutely. Cool. Thank you very much.